Good evening. Wait a second. Here we go. All right, good evening. I want to welcome each of you to the 2024 Commencement Ceremony for the graduates of the Providence School. Tonight's ceremony is a joyous yet solemn celebration. For that reason, I'm going to ask you to please check your cell phones to make sure they are silenced. I'm also going to ask that you refrain from talking and moving around during the ceremony as much as possible, so you don't block the view of another family member who wants to see their child's big moment. Each graduate here tonight has an amazing story of overcoming obstacles to arrive at this moment. Just like you, their family and friends are extremely proud of them. Therefore, tonight is a huge evening of celebration, so at the appropriate time, please applaud loud and proud for each and all of these graduates. They all deserve our praise and celebration. At this time, I'm going to ask for you to please stand in silent honor and respect for the procession of the 2024 graduates and staff of the Providence School. want to take a brief moment to acknowledge the parents and families of our graduates. Thank you for trusting your child with us. Every graduate here has made an impact on our staff and left their mark on our Providence family. We've learned from them just as they've learned from us. So thank you for allowing us to be a part of your family for the last few years. At this time, I would ask that you remain standing for the invocation, which will be led by Senior Associate Minister Dwight Winter, followed immediately by the presentation of colors by the Jessamine County Schools Military Leadership Class Honor Guard and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Providence student Jacob Garner.
Superintendent Moore, Board of Education, Principal Urey, staff, and administration of Providence School, and the friends and family of the 2024 graduates of Providence School, I welcome you to this place of celebration and this place of celebrating what they have gone through. Graduates, I welcome you as well. You have been incredibly blessed by those who have guided you to this milestone. It has been said that from the one to whom much has been given, much is required. You have been given a lot during your time at Providence, and for that we are eternally grateful. I encourage you to take hold of the blessings you have received and pay those forward to those who you will meet in life. Just as you have received from others, there are still others who would like to receive from you. Would you give them the same love and care and guidance that you have received over your years at Providence? I encourage you to join me in prayer, if you would, please. Heavenly Father, I thank you for these graduates and for what you have helped them to accomplish. You have brought situations and people into their lives that have provided a path for them to follow. The steps they had to take weren't always easy, and many times those steps did not make sense. In fact, sometimes they probably wondered where you were and did you even care. But you did care, and you were there. They couldn't see it, but you were acting behind the scenes to bring good out of hard situations they were facing. And thanks to you, here they are, celebrating a great milestone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yet, as we celebrate what they have accomplished, they stand on the edge of another great unknown. The future is in front of them, but they can't really see it. I guess it's like they're walking backwards. They know they are moving, but they aren't sure for what they are headed. So many options they have, so many blind steps, and even leaps of faith they'll have to take. Would you help them to know that just as you have guided them and brought them to this place, you will also lead them into the future you desire for them? All they have to do is walk through each day as you want them to walk. As we celebrate them and recognize their accomplishments tonight, I ask that you will speak your words of hope and encouragement to each graduate. You have good things in store for them. It may not always be easy, it may not always be simple, but with you it will always be good. And as they go from the halls of learning to the school of the daily grind, may they never forget those who have invested so much into them. May they never forget that love, care, and a helping hand is just a phone call, a text, and even just a prayer away. In your name, amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. Good evening. My name is Stephen Scrivener, and I'm privileged to serve as the chairman of your school board. I'm joined here tonight by fellow school board members, Vice Chairman Bobby Welch and Deborah Hood and Amy Day. Michael Foster could not be here this evening. I'm sure you're anxious to go celebrate with friends and family, so I'll try to keep my comments brief. I can't promise that of the speakers that come behind me, but I will try to do so. The Providence School is a hidden gem of our school system, and I use the word hidden only in the sense of the school's size relative to the other schools in our county. But it's not hidden to those who understand what a special place it is and the impact it makes on those who pass through its hallways. From its inception, this school has exemplified what it means to persevere. It's why your school is recognized throughout the state as one of the best of its kind. Not every journey is easy or goes as planned. I mean, who could plan for a pandemic to create havoc like it did for 2 or 3 years with us? Your graduating class, the one here in this building, has dealt with as much adversity as any class in the history of Jessamine County Schools. And your presence here tonight as graduates is a testament to your ability to face adversity and, most importantly, overcome it. I hope that as you move on to the next chapter of your lives, you'll always remember this feeling, this realization that hard work and dedication pays off. On behalf of your school board, congratulations, class of 2024 graduates, and best of luck as you leave here tonight and begin writing that next chapter. It's now my pleasure to introduce Cheyenne Cassidy to provide the senior comments.
Hey, y'all. Give me 1 second, gotta pull it up. My name is Cheyenne Cassidy. I'm so excited to speak to my fellow classmates, family, and friends. In a famous song by Zach Bryan, he sings, "People die 1,000 times to get to who they are." Each of us in class of 2024 have unique stories that have brought us together, and I just wanted to share mine. Some people have asked me what life looked like before TPS. Life in school was filled with large classrooms, failing classes, and feeling like I don't fit in. When I arrived at TPS in 9th grade, I, just like everyone else, had to go through discovery, which we can all agree was a struggle. I'm sorry. Through discovery, I was able to learn self-management and life skills that helped me find myself. I'm sure that we've all heard Mr. Ergring's famous quote, "I don't make you mad, you make yourself mad." Little did I know, 2 years later, when a tragedy struck my family and I lost both my parents, I would have to rely on this quote. The skills I've learned here at TPS guided me through the roller coaster of emotions I felt. Words can't express how TPS teachers and students rallied around my family and I, which leads me to one of many reasons why I love TPS. The relationships I formed with my teachers I will take with me after I graduate. They have taught me about finances, honesty, and setting boundaries that I will use in my future life. I've been able to excel in my classes, improve my grades, and express myself with art, empty bowls, archery, and many more school activities. Now I'm looking forward to the fall of 2024, where I'll attend EKU for criminal justice. I'm excited to start my new adventures and put everything TPS has taught me to use. I want to leave today by saying thank you to my family, friends, and teachers here, and to this class of 2024. And I also want to say, don't be a post on what's happening in Nicholasville. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Jessie Law, one of the assistant principals here at the Providence School. I want to share with you guys tonight about a tradition that we have. Every year, as we transition students from high school senior to graduate, the Providence School has a tradition in which we hand down a school key to each student. While this key's function is metaphorical in nature, the depths of its true meaning is quite tangible. I invite you to explore with me the reasons why we hold this symbolic gesture so dearly. Generally speaking, A key is a symbol of both opening and closing doors. Just as unlocking the door to your first car, it's our hope that during your time at Providence, we've afforded you the opportunity to open many new doors as you enter the world as a graduate. Having the skills that earn a high school diploma gives you 3 times the job availability compared to those without them. Do you know that walking across the stage tonight alone to receive your diploma ensures that you will receive nearly $10,000 more a year than your peers who do not complete this degree? Not only are keys used to open doors to opportunities, they also serve as a method of securing things that we hold dearly. Similar to locking our homes in the morning as we venture out for the day, it's wise to secure the meaningful life lessons that you've accumulated while navigating high school. Since your first day of discovery, the adults who surround you have impressed upon you the importance of treating yourself and others with dignity and respect, managing your anger, resolving conflict in ways to protect relationships rather than destroy them. Please understand that these skills were not merely meant to use within the halls of TPS. You've worked really hard to build them, secure them, and use them when maneuvering through the career of your choice, experiencing frustrating situations, and interacting with those that you love and care for the most. As with many words in the English language, the word key is not limited to only one meaning. A second and potentially more powerful definition states that the word key is an adjective which describes a person, place, thing, or idea as one of significant importance. My hope for your application of this is twofold. First, when you look back on your days at Providence, you recall many moments of significant importance. Maybe it was a time when you looked around and realized that you were surrounded by a group of people who cared for you, challenged you, and supported you, all while never asking you to be anything but yourself. Maybe it was a time when you chose to try a new approach to frustration and you problem solved with an adult instead of being aggressive or running away. Maybe it was a moment when you stepped out of your comfort zone and participated in a difficult lesson, only to find that you are more than capable of taking on a challenge. Whatever your experience at TPS, I hope that there are many of significance. Finally, as you look upon the key you have earned tonight, I hope you see that its significance and of importance rests on you. For it's you who earned the honor here tonight. You are the one who decided to persevere and work diligently for this diploma. You are the one who got out of bed each morning even when maybe you didn't want to. You decided to complete assignments, assessments, and projects. Although I'm sure that others helped you along the way, you took the steps to get yourself to this moment. When you look at this key, remember that you must determine which doors of opportunity to open and which qualities to secure. Use it to return to TPS and tell us of all your adventures, mistakes, and lessons learned. But most importantly, when you hold the key in the future, please know that its true significance is found in the unique qualities and gifts of the one who will hold it. With that, I would like to invite Mr. Moore and the Board of Education to come up and present our diplomas to our graduates.
Caden Shane Agee. Diani Star Avalos. Anthony Lamar Bell. Jade Sky Bentley. Isaiah Benjamin Bond. Alyssa Bell Brannon Hubbard. Colton Thomas Bull. Cheyenne Lillian Cassidy. Ricky Lee Cummins. Jacob Lee Delaney. Robert Daniel Dermont. Megan Bell Dunlap. Jacob Aaron Garner. Alexander John Orion Gill. Jace Michael Gribbins. Hayden Lane Hamilton. Morgan Alexis Larson. Cody Michael Landrum. Diego Enrique Dylan Lobato. Benjamin Ray Marshall. Mason J. Metcalf. Leliana Nicole Lynn Osher. Emma Jean Patterson. Jaden Walter Scott Rogers. Ricardo Curtis Taylor Jr. Emily Catherine Noel Thornberry. Lauren Ruth Tyson. Bradley Grace Vale.
Congratulations. Love your shoes.
Kyra May Walling. Ashlyn Praise Wells.
Yeah, I'm looking at everybody's shoes.
Bradley Scott Yeager. Thank you all. At this time, I would like to ask the board and the superintendent to be seated. Our assistant principal, Mr. Sylvester Turner, will now present the Providence Award.
Good afternoon. The Providence Award started in 2002-2003. It is awarded to a student or students who exemplify discovery skills, leadership, respect, and perseverance. We've had years where staff voted on 2 or 3 students receiving this award. However, this year, we have 1 student who stands out and exemplifies all these qualities. The student came to us as a 9th grader. At that time, this student had a sibling attending school. We thought this student was the older of the 2 due to their strong personality and adult mode. This student is a natural-born leader. She engages in her learning and strives to be her best and encourages others to do also. She effortlessly accomplishes most of her tasks, holding her peers accountable for their actions. She is often the necessary voice of reason and maturity amongst her peers, ascending to the mother hen kind of role, which only is appropriate given to her fascination with decorating certain teachers' doors with the chicken. Cheyenne knows who she is and where she's going. She does not tolerate drama or distractions, and that diverts her from her goals. Cheyenne is determined and driven to pursue whatever she puts her mind to do. She has embraced the leadership role this school year by leading morning announcements, along with other responsibilities around the school, and handled them with her trademark of no-nonsense attitude. Even in the face of tremendous obstacles and adversity, Cheyenne always perseveres and does so with her radiant smile. Cheyenne is a model of Providence and Discovery values. She is the complete package. We are proud to claim her as our Providence graduate and have no doubt that she will continue to live up to her goals, those high standards, and begins her new chapter in her story. Congratulations, Cheyenne Cassidy, on being named 2024 Providence Award winner. Come on up.
Tonight, I have the very unique privilege of introducing our superintendent as well as our alumni speaker. Our alumni speaker is Mr. Eric Johns, a 2004 Providence graduate, a commercial plumber, and a husband and father of 2. He is also the nephew of our superintendent, Mr. Matt Moore. As many of you are aware, Mr. Moore is retiring after a 32-year career with Jessamine County Schools. I speak for the entire Providence community when I say thank you. Thank you not just for your 32 years of service, but for your commitment, passion, and belief in what we do each and every day at the Providence School. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Matt Moore and Mr. Eric Johns.
Good evening. I would also like to welcome you to the 2024 Commencement Ceremony for the Providence School. For those of you who know me well, you know that the Providence graduation has always been and will continue to be one of my favorite events of the year. You also know that the Jessamine County school system is figuratively and quite literally family to me. As the superintendent for Jessamine County Schools, I'm proud to say that I have nieces and nephews who have graduated from all three of our high schools, East, West, and the Providence School. What makes me even more proud is the caliber of adults that these young people have become and how well they represent both our Jessamine County School District family and my own family. This year is extra special to me because I'm here at one of my favorite events with one of my favorite people at the podium by my side. So without further ado, I would like to introduce a 2004 graduate of the Providence School, my little bitty nephew, Eric Johns.
Good evening. I'll begin by saying I haven't been little bitty since the second grade. Truth be told, I think I was taller than Uncle Matt when I was in fifth grade. Graduates, while I may not know you, as a TPS alumni, we share a bond through this school. I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself, and while what I'm going to tell you may sound more like a made-for-TV drama than a commencement speech, my hope is that you see my story, complete with successes, struggles, and abject failures, as lessons of, if not what to do, then maybe what not to do. When I was a senior in high school, I came to the Providence School, having been in other schools in and outside of Kentucky, with only 8 credits to my name. I had a long way to go, but I set my sights on graduation and spent a year of school going full-time and attending night school, finishing up my coursework in summer school. To say the least, it was difficult, but I was determined. I would like to say that my future was bright and everything went great from there, but just as my story didn't end after I graduated, neither did my struggles. I made stupid decisions and hung out with the wrong people and took very little in life seriously. People, including teachers, family, and friends, tried to help me, but I didn't listen. I thought I knew better than everyone. Where did that get me? Following high school, first spent weeks in jail and was released, only to end up back in for months, and finally, not long after, I spent a year in jail.
When you love someone, you hurt when they hurt. And Eric's time as a teenager and in his 20s was a challenge for our entire family. We knew Eric's potential and saw him as a respectful hard worker with goals and ambitions. But the way that he lived his life didn't demonstrate that he believed those things about himself. Eric was the son I never had, and I wanted so much for him, and it was difficult to watch him make bad decisions and then pay the consequences time and time again.
Now, you're probably wondering why we're sharing this very personal story with you. Here's the answer to that important question. As you think about your next steps after graduation, I want you to always remember that you control your own destiny. I am proud to say that I'm now working as a commercial plumber, and I'm married to a beautiful woman and have 2 beautiful children. We bought our first home this year. I spent time doing the things I want, hanging out with family and friends, fishing, forging knives, and taking family trips. Well, how did I get from there to here? I learned a lot of hard lessons. I've learned how important it is to have people who can help show you the way. I have those people in my life, but it took me way too long to listen to them. I've learned that good decisions will get you much further in life than bad ones. You don't have to end up in jail like I did to realize that your way just isn't working. I've learned that life can and will throw all kinds of challenges at you, and sometimes those challenges come just when you think you've got things all figured out. I learned that life isn't always fair, and that's a fact. But it's up to you to do everything within your power to control the things in your life that are controllable.
Together, we've come up with a list of 5 bits of advice that we wished we would have known when we were sitting where you are. Whether you're someone who thinks they figured it all out and tends to stay on course, or if you might stray off the path and need to find your way back. Living out these 5 principles will always serve you well. First, be yourself. Strive to be the best version of yourself, living out your vision and not anyone else's. Be proud of your unique identity and values, and feed your soul with interest and passion that define who you are. Being the best version of yourself is about you, not other people. Resist the temptation to compare yourself to others and recognize that everyone is on a different path.
Second, do what it takes to be who and what you want to be. Don't expect others to do what you need to be doing yourself. Own your decisions and actions, knowing that all decisions, both big and small, are either moving you towards your goals or away from them. You are responsible for yourself. Listen to people. Or third, listen to people you care about, and most importantly, those who care about you. Many of those people are likely here right now. This one was the hardest for me. Surround yourself with the right people. Make an effort to stay close and get close to people you admire and look up to. 4, suck it up. Life is hard. Any career you pursue will take hard work. Life gets easier the harder you work.
And last, but perhaps most important, be kind. I'd like for you to pause right now and think about someone who has shown you kindness and about how that gift of grace impacted your life. Be that person for others. Find opportunities to serve. It will make you far happier than money. Relationships are more important than material goods, and while your circle of friends may shrink and expand over the years, you'll find your people. And when you do, connect with them, invest in them, and make sure that they know that they are loved, just as you should know that you are loved. As I look out at this graduating class, there's one thing that each of us has in common: hope. Hope for success in your next adventure, hope for a purposeful life, hope in figuring out who you will become as you transition into adulthood, hope for a bright future. As you leave here today, full of hope, also understand that you are equipped. You will soon receive your diploma, signifying and proving that you are equipped for the next thing, whether it's continuing your education, going directly into the workforce or military, or taking a beat to figure out that next step. You are equipped and ready. You've worked hard for at least 12 years to get to this point, so please, today, use this as a day of honoring you for your tremendous accomplishments, and we want you to enjoy every moment of it. Congratulations, Providence School Class of 2024. You are now and forever a member of the Jessamine County School family. Who knows? Maybe in 20 years, you'll be on this stage sharing your life experience and advice to the class of 2044. We're so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do out there.
Test.
So,
Do you want to introduce us? You want me to introduce us? I can. It says you, but I'll be you. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you, Zach. As you know, it has turned into a tradition, or maybe if you don't know, it's turned into a tradition that the new staff are supposed to sing at graduation, but what we didn't know our first year is that we would get stuck doing it every year. Or not stuck, but have the privilege of doing it every year. So for those of you that don't know all of us, this is the staff band. I heard some people whispering about it in the sanctuary earlier. You know, oh my God, are we going to have a show? Do we got a show for you? All right, we got a show. You tell us how great it is or how much we need to work on it at the end. But I'm going to go ahead and do just quick introductions while we get some stuff going on behind us. I'm Miss Gates. Hello. This is Mr. Ergang. Mr. Davison. Mr. Simpson. Mr. Gordon. Mr. Wicks. And Mr. Goggin. And we also have a real treat up here because we do have a student, a graduate as well, that will be adding his own little flair to not what is listed in the program. So unfortunately, if you came because you heard that we were singing Fast Car, we would not do Tracy Chapman a service if we did that for you all tonight. So we are singing Lean on Me. And we do have a little something at the end of that, a little flair, if you will. So bear with us, and thank you for coming out to support our graduates.
He'll nudge you.
We got this, guys. This is going to be great.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show.
You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me.
Call me
If you need a friend.
Call me.
Call me, call me.
Buddy, you're a boy making big noise, playing on the street. He's gonna be a big man someday. You got mud on your face, big disgrace, kicking your can all over the place, singing.
We will rock you.
Sing it!
We will rock you. Only at a Providence prom would you see something like that. Providence prom, Providence graduation, my bad. That's all for us.
I will be very honest with you. I don't know what to say now. Here's what I can promise. It is one of the prerequisites to work at the Providence School is not that you have to play a musical instrument or sing, but every year the band just gets a little bigger and a little bigger and a little bigger. I don't know what that is, but I promise we don't ask that when we're interviewing people for the job. Seniors, before I present you to the community as graduates, I want to take a moment and recognize the people who are sitting behind me tonight. I hope you can find someone in this group of people who encouraged you, who challenged you, and most importantly, help you grow closer to the person you want to become. I hope you see up here someone who made you participate and work in class, someone who cared about you and invested in your life. I hope you see someone who invested in your growth and pushed you to be successful. And if you see that person or persons, I hope you recognize the sacrifice that was made for you. This is not just a job for these people sitting behind me. This is a choice, a calling, and like anything else in life, a calling requires a commitment. Every Providence staff member commits to hours and hours of planning and preparation. They commit to turning down other opportunities and other careers because this is a calling. These people behind me commit a large part of themselves to providing you every opportunity to reach your potential and to be successful adults. So if you find someone who challenged you, who held you accountable, someone who redirected you, someone who inspired you, someone who showed up for you each and every day, then please, after the ceremony tonight, thank them. These are the people that make Providence what it is. These are the people who make your school experience an incredible one. Providence is a very special place, and the Providence staff are the reason why. So please join me in thanking them. Students, graduates, your moment has arrived. After the ceremony, I would ask for you to join us outside for the tossing of our caps. But at this time, I'm going to ask the graduates to stand. As the proud principal of the Providence School, and on behalf of the entire Providence staff, I hereby publicly acknowledge that you have met the graduation requirements set forth by the Jessamine County Board of Education and the Kentucky Department of Education. And it is my distinct honor to present you to the community as graduates of the Providence School, class of 2024. You may switch your tassel. Ladies and gentlemen, for the very first time, the Providence class of 2024. Thank you all. We would ask that you join us in the annex, which is out the doors and behind us this way for cake and punch. Thank you all.